Friendly reminder, it is said that this is the most advanced psychic ceremony in America. If you make a mistake in the ceremony and summon evil spirits, everyone present will be doomed. These 6 foreigners, to satisfy their curiosity, looked for a well-known psychic on the internet, hoping to broaden their horizons. The psychic said the psychic ceremony has 2 steps. First, they need to prepare a personal item, which must be with them every day and worn for more than 30 days. The second step is to know the spell. The 6 foreigners obviously did their homework in advance and said they were ready and urged Lin Mei to hurry up. It seems that everyone is determined to die. Lin Mei asked them to light the candles in front of them because candles are the medium between the 2 worlds. Lin Mei reminded them that the psychic ceremony later is very dangerous. Now, I need you to meditate. Imagine a rope tied around your waist, and you can't run no matter what happens later. However, as soon as they got into the state, the only male among the 6 foreigners was interrupted by his girlfriend, and then logged off. Without surprise, this guy should be able to survive to the end. The remaining female compatriots were a bit angry. They agreed not to leave no matter what happened. Why did someone quit at the very beginning? Can this psychic ceremony still go on? Lin Mei said everyone should calm down and start over. But at this moment, Lin Mei found that there was a light spot moving behind one of the girls, which made Lin Mei very excited. She quickly reminded everyone that the summoning was successful. However, the girl was unusually calm. The light behind her was clearly the reflection of a candle. Please have some common sense. Lin Mei looked embarrassed. She hurriedly explained that she was old and her eyesight was bad. In this way, everyone began to doubt whether he was professional. But the next second, Lin Mei heard a loud noise in the video, and others agreed that they had heard it too. Lin Mei began to educate everyone, saying it was a language of the ghost, but they didn't believe her. In order to save face, she said to the air, "If you're really a ghost, then knock twice more." Everyone was scared, because they really heard 2 knocks on the door. Just when everyone was at a loss, Lin Mei realized that it was the takeout she just ordered. "Please wait for me to go to the door to pick it up." Was Lin Mei really here to make a joke? Not only was she bad at seeing, and her brain doesn't seem to be working either. Lin Mei returned to the camera guy, asking everyone not to worry. This time there would be no more problems. But netizens didn't want to talk to her. Obviously, they didn't have any hope for her. But then a girl suddenly screamed, saying someone patted her shoulder. The other glasses girl reacted even more strongly, saying someone had touched her neck. The atmosphere suddenly became tense. The glasses girl said it was likely her dead classmate Awei. Everyone thought she was pretending to be a ghost. What evidence can prove it? When it comes to evidence, the glasses girl acted like a drama queen. She said that Awei had been pursuing her during school and hanged himself if he couldn't catch her. It seems that Awei became a ghost, still couldn't forget her. Before she finished, other girls couldn't help it. You don't even look in the mirror. With your looks, someone would still pursue you. It's a blessing that anyone remembers you. The glasses girl knew she couldn't continue the story and admitted that Awei's story was made up. But at this moment, Lin Mei's video call suddenly interrupted. Everyone began to feel uneasy. Could something happen to Lin Mei? One of the girls quickly called Lin Mei. After the call was connected, they found out that Lin Mei's broadband was overdue. This guy is really unreliable. Without Lin Mei's protection, they began to discuss whether to continue. Just then, one of the girls' chair automatically hit the wall. Everyone clearly saw this scene, and their hearts were instantly in their throats. The girl just returned to the camera. There was a sound from the cabinet behind her. She opened the wardrobe, but saw nothing, before they could figure out what was going on. Other girls' houses also had problems. Everyone was confused. Could the ghost have the ability to finish it? One of the girls bravely went upstairs to check, and soon she focused on the attic, but it was dark inside, making people feel creepy. The girl had to put the camera eye and asked netizens to help see what was going on inside. As the camera turned, they really saw a pair of feet floating in midair. But when the camera turned back, the feet disappeared again. The girls clearly saw this scene. If the feet were still there, it might be a model, but now they're gone. Maybe it was a ghost. Everyone hadn't solved the doubts in their hearts. The girl who had a ghost at home before. There was something abnormal over there. It has to be said that this girl is brave. Instead of running, but instead went to the bedroom to get a camera to verify if there was a ghost. With the press of the shutter button, she really captured a figure, and the person was hanging himself. Seeing the content above, they immediately thought of what the glasses girl said. Could the hanged person be Awei who was chasing her? But it's not right. Isn't this what the glasses girl made up? They had no choice, but they had to call Lin Mei for help. Lin Mei said it was a normal phenomenon, although Awei mentioned by the glasses girl was made up. But there were too many Awei who died. There happened to be a Awei in the underworld. He hadn't been reincarnated yet, so they met. One of the girls raised a question. None of them knew this Awei. Why would he scare us? When Lin Mei heard this, she criticized them on the spot. Didn't you ask for it by looking for ghosts? You're so cowardly when they really come. If the ghost wants to scare you, does it need your consent? Everyone was completely panicked and began to ask Lin Mei for ways to deal with the ghost. Lin Mei said to first understand the situation with the ghost, but the ghost can only answer yes or no. If yes, the light will flash once. and twice. If not, soon, the girls asked the first question. Do you have any purpose here? Sure enough, the light on the ceiling flashed once. It seems that the ghost came here was not just to scare them. Then they asked the second question. Are you a kind ghost? And the lights in the room started to flash wildly. Oh no. Obviously, the ghost summoned was a malevolent spirit. Just when everyone was at a loss, they suddenly remembered the spell taught by the medium. Up, down, left, right. Guanyan Bodhisattva. Bless. As the spell was chanted, the room quickly returned to calm. They thought they were safe. But in the next second, the girl was controlled by some mysterious force. She hit the table with her head frantically, and then she died. Problems also occurred in other girls' homes. There was no one in the room, but a mask appeared out of thin air. I don't know who taught him, but she sprinkled lime powder on the mask. This obviously angered the evil spirit. Soon he died. Then the second one. The suicide squad was about to be wiped out. Then a connection was suddenly added to the screen, and a weird doll came out. It turned out to be the bearded man who was taken away by his girlfriend. Judging from his smiling face, obviously, he didn't know what had happened. The girl in front of the camera advised him to log out, but the bearded man thought he was pretending and was deliberately scaring him. But in a few seconds, the power went out in the bearded man's house. While he was fixing the switch, the ghost suddenly appeared. In less than he was burned to death by the fire. Currently, only 2 girls are still alive, but they also failed to escape the clutches of the evil spirit. The glasses girl nervously looked around. Suddenly, a bottle flew over. The glasses girl died on the spot. At the end of the film, only a window of call ended was left. I have to say, Lin Mei is actually the smartest person. After realizing that she had attracted ghosts, she immediately found an excuse for broadband arrears. She successfully escaped. So the old ginger is the hottest. It's not for nothing that they've lived so long.